Welcome to Eastview High School for tonight's district matchup between the visitors, the Rouse Raiders, and their home team, the Eastview Patriots. Tonight we'd like to honor and show our appreciation to a very special part of our community, our first responders. The Eastview family would like to recognize their selflessness, dedication, and commitment that these individuals exhibit to our community. Tonight we are proud to have Officer Ramsey throw out the first pitch. He has been with the Georgetown Police Department since 2011. Let's have a round of applause for Officer Ramsey. And now the lineups for the visitors. Second baseman, number 9, Heinrich. The DH, number 3, Blake Gonzalez. Right fielder, number 8, Oscar Salazar. First baseman, number 22, Colby Diaz. The catcher, number 5, Carter Heinrich. Left fielder, number 7, Caden Casper. Third baseman, number 4, Mikey Caputo. Center fielder, number 10, Landon Miller. Shortstop, number 2, Joe Sparshu. And the pitcher, number 11, Colin Correjo. And the rest of the Rouse Raiders. And now the lineup for your Eastview Patriots. Left fielder, number 9, Ben Berglund. Second baseman, number 2, Ryan Pullen. Center fielder, number 11, Tyler Huerta. Third baseman, number 10, Jesus Santana. Catcher, number 13, Joe Quintanilla. Shortstop, number 8, Daniel Boyer. Right fielder, number 15, Rendell Ellis. The DH, number 16, Andrew Godinez. First baseman, number 14, Gary Torres. And pitching, number 5, Logan Niederhauser. And the rest of the Eastview Patriots. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Eastview High School. We've got some more Eastview baseball coming up for you. We are live at Patriot Park here as your Patriots play host to the visiting Rouse Raiders. It's a damp and dreary day out here in Georgetown, Texas. The rain has been going a little light, just a little drizzle, not enough that we're going to have to go inside, and we should be cleared up in about half an hour or so. So hopefully the rain holds off and we don't have to take a break to go inside, because this should be an exciting game for you. Logan Niederhauser taking them out for your Patriots. You see him out there now against the tied for third Rouse Raiders. They enter at 7-3. Eastview enters at the bottom of district at 1-9. We'll take you through the standings right now, as Eastview is unfortunately eliminated from playoff contention at the moment. But we've got some shakeups at the top of things. Cedar Park and Georgetown both sit at 8-2. So they are tied for first and second place apiece. Then Liberty Hill and Rouse are tied for 3 and 4 at 7-3. So those would be your 4 teams in the playoffs if the season ended today. Leander sits at 5-5. Glen and Marble Falls are both 2-8 as Marble Falls pulled off the upset win against Leander last week. And Eastview 1-9. We have our first batter of the day. It's going to be second baseman Rainer Heinrich for Rouse. Niederhauser to the bump. We get the play ball. The first pitch from Logan will be inside for a ball, and we are underway. Colin Correjo, the pitcher for Rouse, not in the batting order tonight. Instead, they will use DH Blake Gonzalez, who is on deck. The 1-0. That's outside. So Rainer Heinrich starting off up in the count, 2-0. For Rouse, in this first inning, it'll be the second baseman Heinrich, the DH Gonzalez, and the right fielder Oscar Salazar as the first 3 hitters. Here's Logan's 2-0. That one's in there. That's strike 1. So the first strike for Logan. So he looks in, gets his sign. The glove covering his face. The 2-1. So that's swung on. Little cue shot to first base. covered cleanly by Gary Torres, and he will get there for the unassisted putout, and we have one away in the top of the first.
Number 3, Blake Gonzalez.
Rain's starting to fall a little more steadily now, so not off to the best start. But Eastview is. One up, one down, bringing the DH Gonzalez to the plate. Here's the first pitch from Niederhauser. That's right down the middle, strike one. The 0-1 pitch is out to low and outside. Gonzalez has it 1-1. Rain not coming down hard enough to where we're going to have to go inside yet. We still should have a pretty good sprinkle. Check the weather radar, and rain should hold off over to the west. The 1-1. So that's swung on. Hit hard into left field, and drifting back is Berglund, who makes the running catch for out number 2. Good swing of the bat there from Blake Gonzalez. But Berglund got a good jump on it and was there for the putout. Brings up the right fielder, Oscar Salazar. Niederhauser looking in on Salazar. The first pitch to him. That one drops in for a strike. Good breaking ball there from Niederhauser, as he has his first 2 batters away. Here comes the 0-1 from Logan Niederhauser. That one skips in the dirt. Count evens up at 1 apiece. Joe Quintanilla once again getting the start behind the plate after a day off. The 1-1. So that one is lifted high on the infield. Quintanilla coming under it. And he is there for out number 3. So a pop out and a 1-2-3 inning to get Eastview started. And Logan Niederhauser heads back to the dugout with a fine performance in that first inning. Now, Eastview coming to the plate. We'll go ahead and keep it here. Colin Correjo, as we said, will be getting the start. Going around the infield for Rouse, it's Colby Diaz at first base. Rainer Heinrich is at second. At shortstop is Joe Sparshoe. Third base is Mikey Caputo. Left field, Caden Casper. Center field, Landon Miller. And right field, of course, Oscar Salazar. For Eastview, their batting order is Berglund, Pullen, Huerta, Santana, Quintanilla, Boyer, Ellis, Godinez, and Torres. So still some guys coming off the bench and into the starting lineup here. Berglund is out in left field. Second baseman Pullen. Center fielder Huerta is your first 3 for Eastview. Santana at third base. Quintanilla. The catcher, of course. Shortstop Daniel Boyer. Right fielder Rendell Ellis. Andrew Godinez is DHing this evening in the 8th spot, and Gary Torres rounds out the lineup at first base. Niederhauser getting the day off at the plate. But Colin Correjo out there getting warm and ready to make some noise for Rouse. They're looking to further cement themselves as a playoff team with just a few games left. Only, I believe, 4 district games after this. No, so it'd be 4 including this. They've got Friday, next Tuesday, and next Friday. Hard to believe that this season has flown by so quickly. Eastview does have another game this weekend against Harker Heights, but we will not be in the building for it, only doing the district games for you this season. So Ben Berglund to the plate, keeping the walk-up song consistent.
Leading off for the Patriots, number 9, Ben Berglund.
Berglund got a lead-off hit against Georgetown on Friday, and that was the only hit that Eastview was able to muster. Let's see if Ben can keep the hot streak going. He was 1 for 2 with a walk, so reached safely in 2 of his 3 plate appearances last game. But they've got a tough road ahead of them with Colin Correjo. And here he comes. Swing and a miss with the first pitch. Some heat from Colin Correjo. So 0-1 to Berglund. And working quickly is Correjo. As that's chopped foul now. 0-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings of the bat for Ben Berglund. As here's the pitch from Correjo. That one didn't give Berglund much of a contest with that. An easy take, as that one was well outside. One ball and two strikes to the Patriot left fielder. Here's the 1-2, and that's a swing and a miss. A 4-pitch strikeout for Colin Correjo to get started. We have one away in the first inning. Brings Ryan Pullen to the plate, who was 0 for 1 with 2 sacrifice bunts against Georgetown, but on Tuesday did have a 4-hit game. Now a week later, he looks to replicate some of that success as he takes the first pitch for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. So that's swung on, lifted high in the air into shallow left field, waving everybody off is the left fielder, Casper, and he is there for the put out. That's 2 away. So each pitcher retiring their first 2 batters. Let's see if Correjo can replicate Niederhauser's success by getting Huerta. Tyler went hitless in his last game, so obviously looking to get back on the right side of things. Here's the first pitch from Correjo. That's swung on, grounded to the second baseman, Rainer Heinrich. Rainer Heinrich's throw over is in time for out number 3, so each pitcher gets their first 3 batters. We head now to the top of the second. Colby Diaz, Carter Heinrich, and Caden Casper due up for the Rouse Raiders. We'll be back. You're listening to Eastview Baseball on Vype Live. We'll be back right after this.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Coming back into it for the second inning, Logan Niederhauser out there for his second inning. Logan with an excellent first inning. Got his first 3 batters, so it's 4, 5, and 6 due up for Rouse now.
Number 22, Colby Diaz.
Diaz, the first baseman, stepping to the plate. Colby Diaz, Carter Heinrich, and Caden Casper due up. That's the first baseman, the catcher, and the left fielder. Niederhauser checks the ball. Now looking at Quintanilla, gets his sign. Here's the first pitch of the second inning. As that one's just off the plate, that's ball 1. Diaz looking for the first hit of the ball game. Niederhauser gets the sign. The 1-0 pitch. That one downstairs, 2-0 to Diaz. That's how we started to Heinrich as well in the first inning, the first of 2 Heinrichs in the lineup. Rainer Heinrich batting first, Carter Heinrich batting 5th. Now here comes Logan with the 2-0. That one in the dirt outside, 3-0. Diaz steps out of the box. That one in there for strike 1, so not a 4-pitch walk. 3 balls, 1 strike now to the Raider first baseman. The 3-1 pitch from Niederhauser is outside, so the first base runner of the day is Colby Diaz for the Rouse Raiders with nobody out in the top of the second inning. That's their first base runner, Carter Heinrich, looking to keep the offense going here in the top of the second. Niederhauser checks the runner and delivers this one got away from him, and he hit Carter Heinrich. He'll head to the base, so now 2 aboard with nobody out. Diaz moves to second base. So runners at first and second. Nobody out here in the top of the second. Brings up Caden Casper, the left fielder.
Courtesy runner number 15, Sam Walsh.
Sam Walsh coming in as a courtesy runner. Huerta playing shallow out there in center as he tends to do.
Now
Berglund,
number 7,
well, as deeper, he's moved up.
Casper.
As a left-handed batter, Caden Casper. So that drizzle's starting to come in a little bit. So here's the first pitch to Casper. Breaking ball misses for ball 1. One ball, no strikes to Caden. First pitch, reached out for the bunt, poked it foul. Now getting some coaching over from the third base coach here. As Caspar makes his way back to home plate. Niederhauser back to the rubber, checks the runner at second base. Takes a sign from Quintanilla. Holding on Diaz. The pitch, and that's another bunt foul, so a ball and 2 strikes to Caden Casper. It's coming out of the dugout to shag that ball is Mikey Caputo. Now 1-2. Niederhauser, a lot of eye contact with Diaz. This one swung on, hit well out into right field. That one will be down for a base hit. Ellis cuts it off. 1 run will score. Digging for second and holding at third base will be Carter Heinrich. So first to third for Heinrich and a RBI double for Caden Casper on the 1-2 count. Makes it a 1-0 game in favor of the Rouse Raiders.
Number 4, Mikey Caputo.
Now to the plate is Mikey Caputo, the third baseman for Rouse. He's got a good opportunity to try and bring home 2 more. Niederhauser looking in. That one right down the middle. Well, not quite, but good enough pitch for a strike for Logan Niederhauser, as it's now 0-1 to Mikey Caputo. Heinrich at third, Casper at second. Colby Diaz has come home. The 0-1 pitch to Caputo is on the way. That's inside. Mikey jumps back to get out of the way of it. So a ball and a strike to the Raider third baseman. Niederhauser looking in, comes set. Here's the pitch. It's a nasty one, kind of froze Caputo there. A good breaking ball, now it's 1-2. Got to be careful here. It's Caden Casper. Took a 1-2 pitch for a double into right center. As here's Niederhauser. That one down and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Niederhauser checking the runners. Here's the 2-2. There's another breaking ball lifted high in the air down the third base line. Coming over for it is Santana as he makes a diving stop, and the runner is going to have to hold. That one drifted a little bit further back on Santana, but that's an excellent catch there for out number 1. As now Landon Miller, the center fielder, will have his chance to bring the runners at second and third home. Niederhauser going to try and get out of the jam. As this one's chopped to foul. We have strike one. So yeah, that drizzle's starting to come in a little more. Not worried about the equipment yet, but we're nearing that point. This is the 0-1 now to Miller. Low and away. Now a ball and a strike to the Raiders center fielder. It's infield for Eastview communicating with each other between pitches. Niederhauser comes set. Here's the 1-1 as that's down in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Good stop by Quintanilla. Now 2-1. That one just upstairs. 3 balls and a strike now. Miller looking for a walk. 5th batter of the inning for Rouse. 3 of them have reached safely. The 3-1 pitch. That swung on, lifted high in the air, out to left field. This ball carrying back. Berglund drifting, and that ball is gone. So a 3-run jack for Landon Miller on the 3-1 pitch breaks this game open as we have a 4-0 ball game. Rouse with the lead here in the top of the second. Celebration with his teammates for an excellent at-bat there. So he sends it over the fence. As now we start fresh. Joe Sparshoe comes to the plate. Nobody aboard with 1 out. 2 walks, 2 hits. 4-0. Rouse Raiders. That one, Logan got to settle down with that. A ball and no strikes to the shortstop, Joe Sparshoe. Niederhauser, the 1-0 pitch. Upstairs 2-0. Mound visit might be in order momentarily. So here's the 2-0 pitch to Sparshoe. That one misses outside. We've got a 3-0 count. Niederhauser comes set. Here's the 3-0 pitch to Sparshoe. Is that one inside? And he has ball 4. Eastview, they've struggled this season. They're at times giving up big innings. So here in the top of the second, we have our first meeting at the mound for Logan Niederhauser. I don't think it's quite time to go to the bullpen yet. But we've seen the coaching staff come to the mound as a little pep talk mode. So he's still got control of the ball. This one going on for a little bit. As a 4-pitch walk after a home run. Does seem to indicate some shaken confidence for Logan, and he has been the most consistent arm on the roster for Eastview for much of this season, so he's got nothing to worry about if he just gets right. They know that he can perform well and carry them through several innings in this game. But now it's Rainer Heinrich back to the plate for his second at-bat. Grounded out to first base his first time up. He inherits a runner aboard, and he takes the first pitch, that one just outside for ball 1. Seventh batter of the inning for Rouse. One away. That one outside. Niederhauser can't quite find it right now. Sparshoe with a big lead there at first base. The 2-0 pitch. Niederhauser comes with it. As that one got Heinrich in the back. That's the second hit batsman of the inning for Niederhauser. Is now 2 aboard as he has plunked both Heinrich boys. How about that?
Number 3, Blake Gonzalez.
As the second batter of the inning was Carter Heinrich. He was hit in the back, and now Rainer Heinrich is hit in the back. We've got 2 aboard. Still just 1 out in the inning. Blake Gonzalez to the plate, lined out his first time up. He takes a cut at the first pitch. That one fouled back, harmlessly out of play. Now 0-1. Niederhauser checks the runner as this pitch misses outside. That's a ball and a strike now to Blake Gonzalez. The Raider DH looking to tack on one more with the ball hit into the outfield. As Logan back to the rubber. Checks the runner at second base. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's swung on and lifted high and foul. He connected with that thing just a good bit too early. Gave it a ride, just too far foul. But now Salazar on deck. The 1-2. Coming to Gonzalez. Niederhauser checks the runner. Here's the 1-2. That swung on, chopped to third base. Eats up Santana, but he'll still have an opportunity for the force at third, and he does get it. So the lead runner is down, and Blake Gonzalez is aboard with the fielder's choice.
Number 8, Oscar Salazar.
Brings Salazar up with once again runners on first and second. So Heinrich scoots up to second base. Gonzalez now on the fielder's choice at first. He's got a big lead there at first base. This one swung on. That'll get over the infield. 1 run will definitely score. This one cut off by Ellis. Digging for third, and they're going to hold up the runner at second. So 1 run scores, and into second base with a 2-out double is Oscar Salazar. That'll make it a 5-0 ball game here in the top of the second. And Rouse is officially battered around. Colby Diaz comes to the plate after being walked his first time up. So 5 runs in the inning now. Blake Gonzalez now at third base, Salazar at second. First pitch coming to Colby Diaz, who's taken here. That one high for ball 1. Diaz came around to score the first run of the inning and the first run of the game. The 1-0. That swung on, fouled back into the net, strike 1. Oh. Some bigger raindrops coming in now. The 1-1. Niederhauser delivers. That one upstairs, a ball and 2 balls and a strike. This is after a very quick inning. 6 batters, 3 up, 3 down on each side of the first. Rouse has sent 10 to the plate here in the top of the second. We've got a 5-0 lead now with 3-1 to the 10th batter, Colby Diaz. Colby's already walked once in the inning. Sneederhauser gets the sign. Still has first base open. Here's the pitch. That one downstairs, so 2 walks in the inning for Colby Diaz. As now they've got the runner at third base and a rundown, and Quintanilla is able to get the throw at third base, and out is Blake Gonzalez. Fell asleep on the base paths, and that will do it in the top of the second, but not before Rouse sends 10 to the plate. 2 walks to Colby Diaz, a couple of hit by pitches. 3 hits, including a double from Caden Casper, an RBI, and a 3-run shot for Landon Miller. We now head to the bottom of the second. It'll be Jesus Santana, Joe Quintanilla, and Daniel Boyer due up for your Patriots. We'll be back in just about a minute. Coming back out to the mound is Colin Correjo. Back after this.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today. What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Jesus Santana is due up to lead off the bottom of the second inning. Eastview will have to respond if they want to stay in this one early. So here comes Correjo. First pitch misses just upstairs for the Rouse pitcher. Santana, Quintanilla, and Boyer will be coming to the plate. As the first this pitch is swung on, lifted high into foul territory. This one may stay in the field of play, and it will land safely. Dropping right into the Eastview bullpen there. The away dugout bullpen. So now a ball and a strike to Jesus Santana, 0 for 2 on Friday. Now a ball and a strike. So he takes a pitch downstairs. That's 1-2. So here's Correjo. The 1-2 pitch. This one's swung on. This one's going to get through the infield. That'll be a base hit for Jesus Santana, the first of the game for the Patriots. He'll hold up there at first base, so one aboard with nobody out in the bottom of the second. Hopefully Eastview can put up a big inning of their own as Joe Quintanilla comes to the plate.
Number 13, Joe Quintanilla.
Santana safe on the throw over. It's Correjo now looking in. Check Santana. Takes a few steps off the bag. Here's the first pitch to Quintanilla. That's going to catch the inside corner, strike one. Nothing in one to the Patriot catcher. Here's the second pitch. That one's going to miss downstairs. 1-1. Chillier day than we've had in the past few weeks. Is that one going to miss low to Quintanilla? 2 balls and a strike to him now. Joe 0 for 1 against Georgetown. At a sacrifice. The 2-1 pitch to him. So he swings on this one. This one That'll get down for a base hit into left. Walking into second base is Santana. So now back-to-back singles to get started here in the bottom of the second inning. Daniel Boyer comes to the plate. Is now with a runner in scoring position. Daniel 0 for 1 on Friday. He did walk. As Hector Perez coming to first base to run for Joe Quintanilla, the catcher. Now here's Boyer. He takes a pitch in the back. So the bases are loaded here for Eastview with nobody out in the bottom of the Here comes the lefty, Rendell Ellis. With the bases loaded, it's a big chance for Eastview to claw their way back into this thing after giving up 5 in the second inning of their own. As Correjo misses outside, as neither of these pitchers looking exactly the same as they did in the first inning. It was the 1-0 pitch from Correjo. Good take by Ellis, now 2-0. Godinez on deck, Torres in the hole. Now Carter Heinrich headed to the mound. Well, the pitcher and catcher now on the same page. As we will resume play, the 2-0 to Ellis. That one swung on, lifted foul. So 2 balls, 1 strike. The right fielder steps back in. So he takes that one touching the outside corner. 2-2 to Ellis, a beautiful pitch from Colin Correjo. The 2-2. As Ellis takes that one. That is a punch out, a beautiful at-bat after the meeting at the mound for Colin Correjo as he gets his second strikeout of the game. It's the first out of the inning. Now Andrew Godinez to the plate with a chance of his own. Andrew 0 for 1 against Georgetown. Did have a walk and a strikeout. So he takes this one. As Colin Correjo dotting up the zone now. Working quickly, comes back at Godinez. Foul back, that's strike 2. There's a control all of a sudden back for Colin Correjo. It's the 0-2 pitch to Godinez. As he chases that one, that's back-to-back strikeouts for Colin Correjo. We've got 2 outs in the inning now. As Colin appeared to think the inning was over with that, but still got 1 batter to get through, and that's Gary Torres.
Number 14, Gary Torres.
Gary comes to the plate, hitless in his last outing. As he swings at this one, this one's chopped foul. So Correjo all of a sudden absolutely in control of this inning. The 0-1 to Torres. That's another good pitch. That's strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. That one just outside. Good frame job by Heinrich. 1-2. So here's Correjo. As Torres lifts this one into shallow left. That one going to get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. Perez is being waved around. He will be safe, and Boyer digs for third. So a 2-run single for Gary Torres in a huge spot. Brings home Santana, brings home Quintanilla. Well, brings home Hector Perez, acting as Joe Quintanilla. Daniel Boyer advances to third on the throw, so now runners at the corners for Ben Berglund. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Berglund struck out in the first. As he fouls this one back right at me. Thank God for the screen. Huerta out to retrieve it. Correjo checks the runner at first. Good lead there for Torres. The 0-1 pitch to Berglund. Takes this pitch, that's inside, a ball and a strike. Upstairs. Berglund with the 2-1 count. Here comes Correjo. Ben takes a cut at that one. That's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch. That's a swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts in the game for Berglund. 4 in the game for Colin Correjo as he ends up striking out the side, but not before Eastview scores 2 on 3 hits and a hit by pitch. It is time to get going in the 3rd inning. Carter Heinrich, hit by pitch in his first at-bat, comes to the plate.
Number 5, Carter Heinrich.
Berglund getting his first turn on the mound since he got the start against Glenn as he starts off Heinrich with a strike. The 0-1 to Carter Heinrich. With check swing. As they're going to get him on the check swing. Took a while to get the check going, but now 0-2. Quick time called as Berglund was already getting into the stretch, but over to time. The 0-2 now. That one in the dirt. A ball and 2 strikes to Carter Heinrich. Came around to score a run in that second. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt again, now 2-2. Berglund comes back with it. Here's the 2-2 pitch. So that one's hit high in the air. It should stay in the field of play. Santana charging back at it. Settles, and calling him off is Boyer. He jumped up in the air and made the play. Daniel Boyer with the feat of athleticism there as Santana was just losing it. Comes up a little shaken, but he will stay in the game after the excellent play out in foul territory.
Number 7, Caden Casper.
So 1 away here in the top of the 3rd. Caden Casper comes to the plate. Takes it inside. That's ball 1. Or just skips away from Quintanilla. Two balls, no strikes to the left fielder, Caden Casper. Here comes Berglund again. That one catches the outside corner. That's 2 balls and 1 strike. Casper got the inning really rolling in the second with a RBI double. So Casper's 1 for 1 today with that double. Now he's ahead in the count, 3-1. Make that a full count, the first such of the day for Ben Berglund in his short tenure. This here's the payoff from Berglund. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Berglund gets his first 2, and Mikey Caputo comes to the plate with 2 outs and nobody aboard in the 3rd inning.
Number 4, Mikey Caputo.
Caputo, one of the rare outs in the second. Popped up over to third base. Breaking ball in there. Here's Berglund, the 0-1. That one in the dirt. The 1-1 pitch just outside. Caputo seeing it well at the plate there. The 2-1 pitch. So he swings at this one, gets that one over the head of Torres, but that one is foul. The count evens up. Caputo 1 strike away. It's Miller on deck with the big 3-run homer. The 2-2. That one's chopped to second base, Pullen charging at it. The throw over is in time for out number 3. So Berglund comes in relief, gets him in order. 1, 2, and 3. We head now to the bottom half of the third inning. Due up for Eastview will be Ryan Pullen, Tyler Huerta, and Jesus Santana. You're listening to Patriot Baseball on Vype Live. Be back right after this.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Texas, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So, where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Colin Correjo out for a third inning. Ryan Pullen will lead things off for Eastview. Swings at the first pitch. That one, a base hit. So another lead-off single for the Eastview Patriots. They've done so in back-to-back innings now. With Pullen safe at first, Tyler Huerta comes up. Ryan hit a real moonshot out to left his first time up.
Number 11, Tyler.
Now Tyler Huerta, who grounded out to Rainer Heinrich at second base his first time. As Correjo looking to avoid as much traffic as he allowed back in the second. A lot of noise coming from the Patriot dugout. Trying to rattle Correjo as this one's downstairs to Huerta. Tyler's cooled off since his hot streak at the beginning of the season. The 1-0. Styler takes that pitch. A good breaking ball from Colin Correjo. The count evens up. Patriots 4 hits in the game. Rouse with 3, but Rouse does have the lead 5-2. Didn't look like the umpire made a call on that throw over, but Pullen is safe. Now another throw over. This one, we do get the signal he is safe. The 1-1, another throw over. Pullen 3 for 3. Huerta back into the box. Big lefty. Is now Huerta calls time. So a lot of time elapsing between the 1-1 And the next pitch. That one outside. Huerta up in the count, now 2-1. The 2-1. Foul. Tyler looking to build up a little rally with nobody out here in the top or the bottom of the third. We got 2 back in the bottom of the second, and then blanked Rouse. The 2-2. Foul back. So Tyler stays alive. 2 foul balls in the AB. Correo checks the runner. The 2-2 pitch to Huerta. That one downstairs. Tyler Huerta. That was a full count. Runner goes. Pullen is going to have a free base, so Huerta goes down on strikes. We'll treat it like a sacrifice. So 1 away.
Number 10, Jesus Santana.
For Jesus Santana. Got Eastview started in the second inning with a leadoff single. Came around to score their first run of the game. Now he comes back to the plate with a runner in scoring position. Inside. Good take from Santana. Correo checks the runner. The 1-0 pitch to Santana. That one misses, now 2-0. A pitch misses downstairs. Now Jesus Santana up in the count 3-0. 3-0. Looking at pulling at second base is Correo. No one covering the bag is now calling for time. The 3-0 pitch. Inside, a 4-pitch walk to Jesus Santana. Now Eastview has 2 aboard with 1 out. Quintanilla steps back to the plate, singled and came around to score in the second. So Santana and Quintanilla, the runners have scored. Now Correo have a big meeting at the mound with the whole infield, so this could very well be the end of the line for Colin. Did have action out in the Rouse bullpen. But it looks like the guy's just getting up. So it looks like Correo will stay in at the moment. As the catcher Quintanilla now in a big spot with a runner in scoring position, another guy at first. Already singled once today. Came on a 2-1 pitch.
Number 13, Joe Quintanilla.
Here's the first pitch to Joe. So he check swing, but no matter. That one found the zone. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. He checks Pullen. Comes right at Quintanilla, now 0-2. Boyer on deck. As the 0-2 pitch from Correo is in there. Strike 3. Quintanilla goes down looking. So now Boyer and Salina comes up. pulling at second base, Santana at first. As Correjo got pulling off the bag, the throw over not going to be in time.
Number 8, Daniel Boyer.
First pitch to Boyer. That one catches the outside corner. Boyer doesn't like the call. It did appear to be pushing the limits to that strike zone. Is this one in the dirt? That's ball one. Now he's seen it. Knows where that outer limit is. The 1-1 from Correjo. That one low and outside, but in the zone. Strike two. The 1-2 pitch to Boyer. That one downstairs. Boyer evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Try and bring home one more. The 2-2. So he swings and misses at that one. A good inning from Colin Correjo to get out of it. No run score on a single and a walk for Eastview. We head now to the top of the 4th. It'll be 8-9-1 due up for the Rouse Raiders. Landon Miller, Joe Sparshow, and Rainer Heinrich. Berglund going to be out there for his second inning of work. Went 3 up, 3 down in the top of the 3rd. See if he can replicate that success right after this. You're listening to Patriot Baseball on Vype Live.
Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Texas. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Top of the 4th. Berglund back out there. Miller takes the first pitch. That one on the outside corner, strike one. Rather inside. The 0-1. That one misses, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit hard, trailing foul down the first baseline, and it will be foul. Miller hit the 3-run shot his first time up. This here's Berglund, the 1-2. This one hit hard through the hole in the infield. That'll get past Boyer. So a leadoff single, and now 2 for 2 in the game.
Number 2, Joe Sparshow.
So Joe Sparshow to the plate. Joe walked as a part of that big second inning. Showing bunt. So he pushes it foul as that pitch kind of came in on him. Tried to get the bat in front of his face. Is more protection than anything. But the 0-1. Miller with the small lead at first base. Berglund still showing Bunny, gets it down. Now Ben, kind of off the back of his foot, lost his balance. And that is a successful sacrifice for Joe Sparshu, nearly beating it out as Berglund lost his balance on the throw. So up to second base is Landon Miller. And we have a one away and the top of the fourth. Heinrich due up. Hit by a pitch and came around to score his last time up. He's technically 0 for 1 in the day. Breaking ball misses. Berglund gets his sign. Checks the runner at second base. That one hit over the infield. That'll be down for a base hit. They'll wave the runner home. Santana's throw, and no, they'll have to hold him up. So an excellent throw from Tyler Huerta out there at center field to hold the runner at third base. But now runners at the corners with one out in the top of the fourth. That ball hit too hard to let Miller come home. Brings up Blake Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Is Ben. First pitch to Gonzalez is down low. That's ball 1. Throw over. Not in time. Another throw over there. Blake Gonzalez recorded 2 of the outs there in the second inning. As the 1-0, the runner goes, as that one swung on and fouled off. Berglund. The 1-1 delivery. His batter calls time. Get a new sign now. As Berglund looking in. Checks Heinrich at first. So that one just high. 2 balls and a strike. Runner goes again. The throw down will not be in time, just a bit shallow by Quintanilla. So a stolen base there for Rainer Heinrich. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Blake Gonzalez. Job by Poland coming up to charge on that one. Make sure Miller stayed put at third base. As Berglund gets a sign, checks the runners. The 2-2 pitch. That one misses outside to Gonzalez. Quintanilla with a good stop, and now we have a full count. Oscar Salazar on deck for the Rouse Raiders. Berglund, the payoff pitch. So that one misses away. Quintanilla holds it, but the runner will advance. So he loses Blake Gonzalez on the 3-2 count. The bases are now loaded. Miller at third, Heinrich at second, and Gonzalez at first base. Oscar Salazar with the bases loaded and 1 away. Berglund. First pitch to Salazar as that one's chopped to first base, and a good pick by Torres to get the out. He can't get the out at second base, so 1 run will come around to score. But a beautiful defensive play by Gary Torres there at first base to cut off that ball, as that would have assuredly been a few more runs, but one run, of course, does come in to score. It's now 6-2. Brings up Colby Diaz. 2 at-bats in the second, both of them walks. This one misses just upstairs to him, a ball and no strikes. Pulling, jogging back into position. His heels on the outfield grass. Berglund checks the runners. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Diaz swings at this one. This will be down for a base hit. 2 runs will come around to score as that one skips all the way back to the wall. Diaz digging for second, and he is there with a stand-up, 2-out, 2-run double. As Diaz has now reached safely in all 3 of his plate appearances, brings Carter Heinrich to the plate, now an 8-2 game.
Number 5, Carter Heinrich.
Carter Heinrich, 0 for 1 in the day, was hit by a pitch and came around to score a run in the second inning. Heinrich looking for his first base hit of the game. 6 in the game now for Rouse. To the Raider catcher. Bergman gets to sign Quintanilla. Checks Diaz at second. The 2-0 pitch. That one's popped high in the air in the infield. Boyer coming up for it. Well, now, not sure who has it. And Pullen makes his way all the way across the diamond to get the put out there. Well, no one's gone for it. He does it himself. And Ryan Pullen, he's just been all over the diamond today. He got a pop out in shallow left. And now he's got a pop up like right in front of third base. A great defensive showing for the Eastview second baseman. We head now to the bottom of the 4th. In the top of the 4th inning, Rouse able to tack on 3 more on a pair of singles, a walk, and a double from Colby Diaz. Carter Heinrich, though, makes the final out of the inning. Due up for Eastview is going to be Rendell Ellis, Andrew Godinez, and Gary Torres. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Back after this.
Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Texas. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Colin Correo out there for another inning as a swing and a miss from Rendell Ellis to get us started in the 4th. Correo has struck out the side in each of the last 2 innings. He's got 7 strikeouts on the day so far. The 0-1 now to Ellis. As Ellis draws contact but pops it foul, that one should be getting out of play, and it will. The 0-2 to Ellis, upstairs. Still plenty of room to move for Colin Correjo, just a 1-2 count. As Ellis grounds this one to second base, the throw over is in time. A good off-balance throw there from Rainer Heinrich from second base. So one away here in the bottom of the 4th brings up Andrew Godinez. Andrew struck out in his first plate appearance. Correjo delivers a strike. Godinez can't draw contact with that swing, and we have an 0-1 count. Dot in the outside corner with that one. Yes, Correjo's command of these edges of the strike zone has just been excellent here this evening as the 0-2. No contact there for Godinez, and that's the second strikeout of the inning. Rather, first strikeout, second out of the inning. Brings Gary Torres to the plate. RBI single.
Number 14, Gary Torres.
Brought home each of Eastview's 2 runs with that swing of the bat. So he's jumps back at it, but that one found the zone now. 0-1. Chopped foul. Now 0-2 to Gary Torres. Eight strikeouts, 0-2. And now 9 strikeouts for Colin Correjo as Gary Torres chases that one. And a quick 1-2-3 inning for Eastview as we head to the top of the 5th. Due up for Rouse will be Caden Kaspar, Mikey Caputo, and Landon Miller, 6, 7, and 8 right after this.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in Texas did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
Ben Berglund will remain on the mound for the Patriots. This is his 3rd inning after Niederhauser only went 2. So he came out to start the 3rd. And now, Rouse with a 6-run lead with another chance to put on some more with Kaspar, Caputo, and Miller. Kaspar 1 for 2 in the day, double and a strikeout. Caputo 0-2, and Landon Miller 2 for 2.
Number 7, Caden Kaspar.
So these 3 leading off this inning for Rouse, batting a combined .500 so far in today's game. Also, I mean, obviously a tiny sample size, but 1 for 2, 0 for 2, and 2 for 2. Not bad. This one swung on, fouled back. Kaspar went down on strikes. It was the first strikeout for Berglund in the game. As now an 0-2 count as zone's expanding here as this game's gone on. So we're moving quickly through this one. Is that one outside? We've had a lot of our games go long lately. Of course, that Glen one in a weather delay, so we're due for a short game here. The 1-2. That one skips in the dirt. Berglund held on to that ball for just a touch too long. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Raider left fielder. The 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air, drifting foul. Santana, no chance at it. Is that one off the roof of the concession stand and bathrooms? So here's Berglund back to the rubber, the 2-2. Is this one similar? This one, a better chance of staying playable, but no, that'll get out as well. So good job for Kaspar here, staying alive in this at-bat. Boyer back in position. This one a beautiful pitch, got him looking, strike 3. So the first out in the top of the fifth is a looking strikeout to Caden Kaspar. That's his second strikeout of the game due to the arm of Ben Berglund. It was a rocky fourth, but otherwise a solid relief appearance so far for Berglund. That one just upstairs. (2-0) to Mikey Caputo, who's 0 for 2 on the day. So here's Caputo with the 2-0 count. Berglund delivers. That one is a strike. Not the one Caputo wanted. He's got plenty of space with the 2-1 count now. The 2-1 from Berglund. That one high and inside. Now 3 balls and 1 strike. (3-1) pitch. That one catches the bottom of the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The count goes full. Caputo steps back into the box. The payoff pitch from Berglund. That one inside, got away. So a 1-out walk to Mikey Caputo. It's his first time reaching safely. And Landon Miller comes to the plate. He's 2 for 2 on the day, a home run and a single. Throw over, not in time. Miller looking for the 3-hit game with a base knock here. Takes the first pitch down low. That's ball 1. Berglund looking in. Time called. Miller back in. Throw over, not in time. Berglund ready. The 1-0. That one a good pitch. That's strike 1. Count even, a ball and a strike in a piece. 1 runner on. 1 out. Rouse with a comfortable lead here in the top of the 5th. Ball got away from Torres there. Caputo safe at first base. Berglund checks on Caputo. The 1-1. That one's chopped to Boyer. Could be 2. Gets the out at second. The throw over is in time. And a double play turned by the Eastview Patriots. We head now to the bottom of the 5th. Rouse can't do anything with the 1-out walk to Caputo, as Landon Miller finally makes a mistake from behind the plate. It'll be the top of the order due up for the Patriots. Berglund, Pullen, and Huerta going to try and cut into this lead. Eastview just with 9 outs remaining. 8-2 ball game. Back after this.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you. Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Bottom of the fifth now, Ben Berglund due up. Colin Correa's really settled in here. This one's fouled back. He's retired 7 of his last 9, 5 in a row. He's got Berglund on strikes twice today. And he struck out 4 out of his last 5 batters. The 0-1. That one outside, a ball and a strike to Ben Berglund. The 1-1. Fouled back. They're attacking me here this evening. Huerta out to get that one. One and 2 to the left fielder Berglund, who was since stepped in on the mound. 3 innings of relief. That's swung and a miss. Berglund chased at that one. That's his 3rd strikeout of the day. 1 away. Brings up Ryan Pullen, who's 1 for 2 with a single. It's Eastview's only hit since the 2nd inning. That strikeout of Berglund marks 10 for Colin Correa, who's got Ryan Pullen in a 1-1 now. One, 2. Pullen and Santana. As here's the 1-2. As he lifts this one in the air, I can finish my thought. As Pullen and Santana, the only 2 Eastview hitters that have not struck out, as that's a fly out to center field for Ryan Pullen. Santana, if Huerta reaches here, will come up to bat this inning. 2 flyouts in the day for Ryan.
Number 11, Tyler Huerta.
Tyler 0 for 2, a ground out and a strikeout. Huerta, first pitch swing and pops it into the air. That one into shallow left. And back and catching it is Caden Casper to retire the side. Back-to-back 3 up, 3 down innings for Colin Correjo, as this has been a heck of an outing for him. 10 strikeouts on the day. And congratulations that he is receiving as he heads back to the dugout. Might mean that his night is over. And if it is, 2 runs given up, 4 hits, 10 strikeouts. Retired now 8 in a row. And coming back to the away side of things, into the top of the 6th, it will be Tyler Huerta on the mound, it looks like. Ben Berglund going to be taking over duties in center field, so Berglund playing left, then pitcher, and now center, as his relief appearance comes to a close. 3 runs allowed in 3 innings. One of his better appearances on the mound throughout the season, in my opinion. As he was dealing, getting out of the 5th inning, 3 up, 3 down, finishes with a pair of strikeouts. Gave up 2 singles, a double, and a walk. Not bad at all. So Tyler Huerta, who came on against Glenn, pitched some very excellent relief appearances, was surprised to see that we hadn't seen him sooner in the season with how well he pitched. But we're just going to go ahead and take a quick 30-second break before the top of the 6th rolls around. Back after this, you're listening to Patriot Baseball on Vype Live.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Texas, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Joe Sparshoe, the shortstop, the 9-hole hitter, due up for Rouse in the top of the 6th. Eastview running out of time in this one. It'll be 9-1-2 for Rouse. Tyler Huerta to the mound for the second time since district play has started. Has given Tyler a little bit extra time to warm up here.
Number 2, Joe Sparshoe.
So no substitutions to report. Except for in the outfield, as now Berglund has taken over duties in center field. Looks like Ellis is out there in left now, and in right, Logan Niederhauser. So Logan is the first pitch to Sparshoe is a strike. Logan started on the mound, had exited the game, and now enters back in right field. A ball and a strike now to Sparshoe. Huerta, left-handed pitcher. So he hits this one right at Boyer. Daniel spears it. The throw over is in time, a little bit high, but that is there for out number 1. Joe Sparshoe down on the ground out to Daniel Boyer. 1 up, 1 down for Huerta, brings up Rainer Heinrich. Rainer 1 for 2 on the day, singled his last time up, has scored 2 of the runs for Rouse. Rainer winning the battle of the brothers here this evening.
Number 9, Rainer Heinrich.
Now 0-1 to the Rouse second baseman. He's been good in his defensive work here today. Swings at this one drilled down the right field line, and that one is foul. Just missed it by a few inches. Now Rainer Heinrich down to the count, 0-2. So we have to send someone to go pick up that ball. This one fouled off again. 0-2. As that's Caden Crow tracking that ball down. Huerta ahead on Rainer Heinrich, 0-2. Here's the pitch from Huerta. That one just off the plate, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is lifted in the air down the third base line. That one drifting foul, and it will land out of play. Well, it rolls out of play. Back to the box is Heinrich. Still a 1-2 count. He's gotten a hold of a few foul balls as Perez out to shag that one. This one chopped foul. Heinrich spun down there, glanced off his leg, walking it off. Heinrich staying tough, will stay in the ballgame. We have a meeting between Quintanilla and Huerta now. And we are ready to resume play. Righty Heinrich back into the box. Huerta comes set. The 1-2 pitch. That's in the dirt. Good take there from Heinrich. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 away here in the top of the 6th. Nobody aboard. Reached out at that one, poked it over to Pullen. Ryan there, the throw over in time. 2 away here in the top of the 6th. brings up Blake Gonzalez. A walk and a run scored in the 4th inning.
Number 3, Blake Gonzalez.
Salazar on deck. Raider DH looking for his first base hit of the game. Huerta goes right at him, just missing upstairs. The 1-0 from Huerta. In there for strike one. A ball and a strike to Gonzalez now. One just misses outside. So now 2 balls and a strike to Blake Gonzalez. Rouse, with the win here at the very least, holds on to that tied for 3rd place spot. The 2-1 from Huerta. That's swung on and lined right at Santana. Clips off the top of his glove. That's a fair ball and a base hit. Might go in as an error. We'll see the score, and it looks like they're going to give him the hit. So an infield single there, officially.
Number 8, Oscar Salazar.
Brings Salazar to the plate. Ground out his last time. Was back in the 4th inning. Part of that big 3-run 4th inning. Rouse has only scored in 2 innings, but they've done it in 5 and 3 bursts. Salazar watches the first one. Not much of a lead by Gonzalez at first base. The 0-1 pitch is fouled off. That's strike 2. Tyler now with the 0-2 count. Looking for his first strikeout of the ball game. This one's chopped to second base, pulling tough hot, but he able to field it cleanly. The throw low to Torres, but Gary picks it, and that will be out number 3. So Rouse can't do anything with the 2-out single from Blake Gonzalez. We head now to the bottom of the 6th inning. It'll be Jesus Santana, Joe Quintanilla, and Daniel Boyer for your Patriots. Back right after this.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in Texas did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
Colin Correjo back out here for the 6th inning, as he has been excellent here tonight. Tired. His last 8 batters, has 10 strikeouts. So he goes right at Santana. Jesus first pitch swinging, and a ground out for out number 1. The 4-3 putout brings up Joe Quintanilla, who's 1 for 2 on the day, a single and a strikeout. 5 outs left for the Patriots.
Number 13, Joe Quintanilla.
That's the first out that Santana's recorded today. So that one's hit high in the air into shallow center. Center fielder charging up and making the catch. Way to call it, Landon Miller. That's out number 2. brings up Daniel Boyer. Daniel 0 for 1 today, hit by pitch and a strikeout. As now Pullen and Santana still remain the only unstruck out Patriots.
Number 8, Daniel Boyer.
Correjo comes at Boyer. Daniel taking the first pitch in there for strike one. That one downstairs. Just the fourth pitch of the inning thrown by Colin Correjo there. The 1-1 on the way to Boyer as Daniel chops this one. This will be tough to beat out. Here's Caputo with Boyer flying down the line, and he is there for out number 3. A nice defensive play by Mikey Caputo there at third base to retire the side in the 6th. We head now to our final inning of play. It's the top of the 7th. Due up for Rouse will be Colby Diaz, Carter Heinrich, and Caden Casper. Tyler Huerta back out onto the mound again. He will have his second inning of relief. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Eastview Patriot Baseball on Vype Live. We'll be right back.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Just off the phone with my QA here. Now back into things. Colby Diaz to the plate. He's 1 for 1, 2 walks and a double. As Tyler Huerta will try and see what he can make of this. It's 4, 5, and 6 now to the plate for Rouse. We get the play on. Here's the first pitch from Huerta. Is that one way upstairs? We'll forget about that one. Reset the count. 0-0. But no, 1-0. They've had a heck of a time getting Colby Diaz out tonight, as there's a swing and a miss. The 1-1 from Huerta. That one just misses outside, now 2-1. Huerta entered in the 5th inning. Got 3 straight outs. The 2-1 pitch. That one's away, now 3-0. Colby Diaz 1 pitch away from his 3rd walk of the game. 3-1. Chase that one upstairs. The count goes 3-2. Huerta back to the mound, awaiting the payoff pitch. Here comes Tyler Huerta. This one's chopped. That'll get through the infield between Santana and Boyer. A lead-off single for Colby Diaz. That's his 2nd hit of the game. He's reached safely in all 4 of his plate appearances. Brings Carter Heinrich to the plate.
Number 5, Carter Heinrich.
Heinrich 0 for 2 on the day. It's the 8th hit in the ball game for Raider batters. Doubling up Eastview's score 4. Walsh once again out to pinch run for the catcher. Oh no, it looks like they're just pulling Diaz from the game here. First pitch swinging, that one drilled. He hammered that thing, but that one well foul. The 0-1 now. After Heinrich just missed a homer. The 0-1. That one upstairs. Runner with a big lead. Oh, 1-1. Now 1-1. Here's Huerta. Fouled back. That's 1-2. Casper due up. The 1-2 runner goes. That one in the dirt. Quintanilla's throw down is just off the mark. Tough call there for Eastview, and in safely at second base. Sam Walsh. Pinch running here for Colby Diaz. An even count, 2-2 for Carter Heinrich. The 2-2. That one just high. Quintanilla popped up. So back-to-back 3-2 pitches. 3-2 counts. Or back-to-back batters, excuse me. Here's the payoff from Huerta. That one just misses outside. Now 2 aboard with nobody out. So Caden Casper's night will come to a close as he is pinch hit for here in the 7th inning. Caden Crow due up now. The right-hander steps into the box.
Number 14, Caden Crow.
Casper exits with an RBI double and a pair of strikeouts to his name, so a 1-for-3 evening. First pitch to him is in there, strike 1. He comes to the plate for his first at-bat with a runner at first and a runner at second base. Nobody away. Here's Huerta. Just high with that one, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 on the inside corner. Caden Crow now looking at a ball and 2 strikes. Mikey Caputo will also be pinch hit for in the next at-bat. It'll be Nathan Miller. The 1-2. So that one's fouled back off the helmet of Quintanilla. Loud crack. Huerta back to the mound. Checks the runner a second. Here's the 1-2. It was just outside. Did he go? We're not going to get a check. A good hold up for Caden Crow. Count even now. Huerta's 2-2. As swung on, lifted down the line in right field. This one drifting, and another foul ball for Rouse. Runners retreat back to first and second base. Back into it, play ball. Huerta, the 2-2 on the way. Just high. Excellent take there from Caden Crow. Another full count. As Rouse really making Huerta work here, as that's full counts in each of the 3 at-bats in this inning. Here's a 3-2. Loses another. Bases loaded with nobody away for Nathan Miller. As Rouse pulling the starters here. Meeting at the mound for Tyler Huerta. Pitching coach out as well. So there is some action in the Eastview bullpen. Looks like Trey Walter. They'll give Huerta another chance. So he's given up a single in back-to-back walks. So Miller to the plate. There's a third baseman, Caputo, out of the lineup now. Miller with a good chance to pick up an RBI here and a pinch hit opportunity. Anything into the outfield likely brings home 2. But first pitch to him is a ball. The 1-0 from Huerta. That one low and away. It's Tyler having a hard time finding the strike zone now. Trey Walter up in the bullpen, getting warm here now. The 2-0 pitch is on the way. That one skips in the dirt. Quintanilla able to keep it in front of him. Start to running out of juice here. The 3-0 from Huerta. That one drops in for strike 1. Now Miller with a chance for a real at-bat. Count 3-1. So he swings at this one, pops it high into the air on the first base side. Torres coming at it, and he is there for out number 1. And Miller, after going up 3-0, Eastview is able to retire him. It's out number 1. And another pinch hitter. It'll be Jack Knight. Base is still loaded here for Rouse. As Tyler starts out, Jack Knight with the ball upstairs. That one's outside for Huerta. This is a 2-0. That one catches the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike now to Jack White. Or Jack Knight, excuse me. Two one fouled back. Count evens up 2 apiece. The 2-2 on the way from Huerta. That's fouled back. Is Knight staying alive here? Force out at any bag. Huerta looks in. The 2-2 pitch. That one's drilled into the air. Settling under it is Ellis. Runner could go. Tagging from second and third base. Here's Santana. The run scores. So that'll make it a 9-2 ball game. And Jack Knight gets the RBI on the flyout. So a sacrifice for out number 2. There's now runners on the corners with 2 away. 1 run has come across. Huerta's first pitch outside in the dirt. The 1-0. That's chopped foul, so now 1-1. Got the play on. Huerta looking in. The 1-1. That swung on, fouled back, now 1-2. Zalvina's now with a 1-2 count. One-two upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 from Huerta. That's popped in the air, playable for Eastview. Poland charging up at it. Settles under it and is there for out number 3. So after loading up the bases, Tyler Huerta only allows 1 run to come back to the plate, making it a 9-2 ball game. Eastview, with 1 last shot at it, will have 7, 8, and 9. It'll be Ellis, Godinez, and Torres, barring any pinch hitting. We'll be back right after this.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live, we bring your teams to you.
Colin Correjo going to try and put a bow on this. He has been lights out tonight. Only giving up 2 runs on 4 hits. 10 strikeouts in the game. 1 hit by pitch and 1 walk. So only 2 free bases, 10 strikeouts. As he will try and shut the door, as we do have our pinch hitter. It'll be Trey Walter.
Number 7, Trey Walter.
So Ellis exits the game. 0-2 on the day for him. As Walter takes a big cut at that. Can't make contact now. 0-1. Reaches down at it. Now 0-2. The 0-2. Got him swinging a 3-pitch strikeout. Another beautiful plate appearance. As Colin Correjo sends down another Eastview batter via strikes. That's 11. So Logan Niederhauser to the plate. Niederhauser getting his first at-bat after starting as the pitcher today.
Logan Niederhauser.
Is the 0-1. That one just outside, and there went the immaculate inning. The 1-1. Full Niederhauser with it now. 1-2. That one inside. Good take there by Niederhauser, the 2-2. It's Correjo looking for punch out number 12. Another tough take by Niederhauser. As Niederhauser swings and misses at that one, there's strikeout number 12, and that makes 13 straight batters retired for Colin Correjo and the Rouse Raiders. John Doherty to the plate, going to get an at-bat in place of Gary Torres. Takes a swing at it.
Number 22, John Doherty.
That one just outside. Pulled it. Doherty looking for a hit. The 1-1. As he hits this one well, ranging back, John Doherty with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th, tacks on a solo shot. John Doherty calling his shot, scampering around third base, as it's now a 9-3 ball game. You'll love to see the guys coming out of the dugout for him no matter the score, as that's quite an achievement. It was an absolute tank by John Doherty. Future's bright for John. Brings up Berglund. 0 for 3 in the day. Oh and 1.
Number 9, Ben Berglund.
Berglund reaches out for it. That one will bloop right over to the second baseman, and that one will end the game. So Eastview drops it to Rouse, 9-3. Colin Correjo goes a complete game in that one. Before that solo shot, he'd retired 13 batters in a row. Finishes with 12 strikeouts. Just an absolute gem for the Rouse starting pitcher, and that's too many times that we have had to say that. There's some absolutely excellent pitchers in this district, and a lot of them have really shown that in their starts against Eastview. But your final score here, 9-3. Hope you all have a great night and a great rest of your week. We will be back for one more this week. Going on the road over to Cedar Park. I'm going to try and crash their party. They're sitting atop the district standings at the moment. But with that, Eastview now falls to 1-10 in district play. Rouse improves to 8-3. Niederhauser, starting pitch for Eastview, will end up with the loss. And that will do it for us here this evening. I'd like to thank you for tuning in on the broadcast. We hope you enjoyed your time. I've been Jack Farrell. We will be back this Friday at 7 p.m. for another away game in district on the road at Cedar Park. So the gem from Colin Correjo, an absolutely wonderful game for him as he picks up the victory. Final score 9-3 from Georgetown, Texas. Good night, everybody.